Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Hannah, and today I'm showing you guys how I created this classic gold and brown smoky eye, cat eye look. So if you guys want to see how I created this and what products I use, then please keep watching. And before we get started, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. My name is right here, or my Instagram link will be in the description box below. Alright, let's get started. I have extensions in today. Aren't they pretty? They match my hair almost exactly. They're from BELLAMI. I don't know the name of them, but I'll put a link below if I remember. Okay, so the extensions that I'm wearing are from BELLAMI. They are the Silk Seam Ash Blonde Highlight hair extensions. They're the 22-inch 240 grams, but mine are cut a little bit. Ironically, I'm also the model for these exact hair extensions, and the ones that I'm wearing in this video also happen to be the exact ones that I'm wearing in the photos on the BELLAMI website, because when I did this photo shoot, they actually let me keep the hair extensions. So yeah, this is them, and I actually have a code for BELLAMI. I believe my code is Hannah. If you want, it is an affiliate code, and it will give you a tiny discount. Let's clip the hair out of the face. I'm going to tone really quick with these First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads. I already washed my face, but I didn't do any moisturizer or toner or anything, so I'm going to do that really quick. Actually, I didn't wash my face. I just splashed some water on it because I was trying to wash my face morning and night and do like a whole bougie skincare routine and stuff. But then my skin started breaking out. I swear, I've never been big into skincare. I like skincare, but I've just never been good at it or consistent with it. And my skin's always been pretty good, as you can see. I'm pretty lucky I don't have major breakouts or anything. I struggle with blackheads the most and large pores, but I hardly get any pimples, only around my period time. So every time I wash my face a lot, I start breaking out a lot. I swear, in high school I never washed my face ever, and I would sleep with my makeup on, I was ratchet, but I had really good skin. And I feel just letting your skin be itself, for me anyways. I know not everyone can do that, but for me, when I just leave my skin alone, it's the best. So I really only wash my face when I have makeup on, to wash the makeup off, and that's really the only time I wash my face. And then in the shower, of course, but I don't do morning and night face washing. And this is not a breakout. That was a tiny little blackhead that I fought with and then turned it into something 10 times its size and made it way uglier than it was to begin with. Yeah, don't pick at your face. Okay, and then I'm going to apply some of this Ultra Repair Barrier Cream. This is safe for sensitive skin, and this is also from First Aid Beauty. It is so nice, and it is literally airy. I don't know if you could see that, but it's a little, I don't know, there's it's like a cloud. It looks like a cloud in a jar, and it feels so good on the skin. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Lip Therapy Repair for Dry Lips, because my lips are so dry, and this one is really good. I like to put on lip balm, lip gloss, chapstick, whatever, all the time, because my lips are literally always dry. I don't know why. I think maybe I lick my lips too much. I don't know, because I drink water, and my whole life I've had dry lips. I don't know what the deal is, but I like to wear lip gloss, lip balm, whatever, all the time. And especially when I do my makeup, I like to put it on at the beginning, so by the time, because I always do my lips at the end, it's one of the last steps I do. So by the time I get to my lips are perfect for lipstick, liquid lipstick, whatever. My lips are all soft and smooth and ready to go, because the times that I don't put on any lip gloss or chapstick or lip balm, and then I go to do my lips at the end, they're dry and crusty, and it's not a good look. And for primer, I'm going to use this one, also from First Aid Beauty. Lots of First Aid Beauty so far. This is the Pores Be Gone Matte Primer. It's a really good primer, and it smells really good too. My dog chewed mine, but never mind that. This one has a silicone-y feel to it, but it's in between a thick moisturizer and a silicone-y feeling primer. I don't know if there's silicone in this. It's oil-free. I don't know. There's honestly a lot of It doesn't say silicone free, but I'm really not sure, and there's a lot lot of ingredients. Okay, I never do my base first, but I'm gonna do my base first today because why not? Okay, I'm gonna use one of my favorite foundations, and it's a drugstore. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation in the shade M10. I love this foundation, and I'm gonna apply it with a beauty blender. She's thick. I haven't used this foundation in so long, and I also haven't used a beauty blender in so long. So this foundation is transfer resistant, and it really is because I slept in my makeup accidentally and I was wearing this foundation and I woke up and my freaking skin looked the same the next day. Like, my makeup looks so good still, and I really attribute that to this foundation. It's so good, and it's a drugstore, so it's affordable. It's pretty full coverage in my opinion. It gives a really good finish. It is matte, so if you like matte, then you would probably like this. If you're looking for a really good matte foundation that's pretty full coverage and isn't going to transfer, I highly recommend trying this one from CoverGirl. I actually, before I started using this one, like when this one first came out, I was using Dior. I forget what Dior one, but I was using a Dior foundation that I thought was like the best thing ever. And once I tried this one, I stopped using the Dior. So don't feel like your foundation has to be expensive in order to be good, because that's not true. Alright, and for concealer, I'm going to use this one also from CoverGirl. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer in the shade Golden Natural. I really, really like this concealer too. It kind of reminds me of Shape Tape, but less drying, because I feel like Shape Tape is pretty drying. And I'm going to buff this out with my Morphe E8 brush. Got a lot of questions about this brush when I used it the other day, which was kind of surprising to me because I always use this brush. I've been using this brush for like maybe 4 years, which makes me think that I should probably buy a new one. I wash it, okay? But I've never gotten so many questions about this little brush before, but I love it for concealer. It's just like perfect for blending out concealer. Okay, to set my under eye concealer, where's my little brush? Oh, here it is. I'm going to use the Benefit Hello Happy Velvet Powder Foundation. This is in the shade 2, and I'm taking that on my little Real Technique setting brush, and I'm just going to set underneath my eyes. I like to set my whole nose because sometimes I feel like foundation slides around on my nose. I'm going to set my eyelids too, prep those babies for some eyeshadow, and then I'll set up here on my forehead and my chin. I focus setting powder in my T-zone area because that's where I get the oiliest. And then for contour bronzer, I'm going to use the Benefit Cosmetics Hoola bronzer. This is like the original shade. And I'm going to use my Too Faced Big Fluffy Powder Brush to contour my face because I feel like it gives like a more diffused look, you know, versus like harsh contour. I'm not into like harsh contour sometimes, but most of the time I just want like a more natural looking contour, so I feel like a big fluffy powder brush gives me that effect. If I use like a denser brush, it'll give a denser looking contour, which I don't always like. Alright, for highlighter, I'm going to use this Watt Up, Watts, get it? What's Up stick highlighter from Benefit, which I have had for a really long time, and honestly I have never ever used this, but recently I was using a stick highlighter from CoverGirl that I really like, so I figured that it would be time to try this one. I don't want to put this directly onto my face, don't want to mess up or disturb that foundation and base that I've already laid down, so I'm just going to take some on a brush. I'm going to take a lot on a brush and then apply it to my face this way. Ooh, it's pretty. And for blush, I'm going to use this one from PIXI. This is the PIXIGLOW Cake Pink Champagne Glow. Isn't it pretty? It's like a gradient. I'm going to use my Real Techniques tapered blush brush. By the way, I just realized this was a little Luxie brush. This is the Luxie Small Contouring 512 brush that I used to apply that highlighter. Now I'm just going to apply some blush. Don't be afraid of blush, you guys. Blush is your friend. I never used to wear blush. I never thought I needed it. But when I started wearing it, now I just can never go without blush. It's so important. It brings life into your face. Like, you're going to look dull and flat if you don't wear blush. Don't skimp out on the blush, or you might look corpsey. You do have to be careful with blush though, because you could look too cute sometimes, you know? Alright, let's move on to the eyeballs. I'll zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing over here. My skin looks good. Let's do brows first. I'm gonna go in with some Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. This is a clear brow gel. I like to brush the hairs in the opposite direction that they grow, just to get them like nice and coated, and then I brush them into place. I really want to get my eyebrows waxed, not to shape them or anything, just like around them to clean up all those little hairs that I like don't pluck, you know? So I feel like this area is just getting a little hairy. I literally haven't waxed or threaded my eyebrows in so long, like years, because I'm trying to grow them out, but they just won't grow. That's the result of over plucking in the earlier 2000s, you know? Because we wanted that like Pamela Anderson, like 90s porn star looking brow, the thin ones, you know what I'm talking about? But who would have known that I wouldn't always want those brows and they don't grow back? And then I'm going to go in with some Benefit KABROW to fill in my brows a bit. So I used to go super ham with the Benefit KABROW and like create a brow that looked like it was literally stamped onto my face. But now I like to go a little bit more natural and kind of just flick the product through my brow, only in like the sparse areas, to attempt a more natural looking brow. I feel like natural brows are in right now. But do you, girl. Do you. My brows never look the same. They're always like a variation of what I do, you know? My brows are just never, they always look a little different every day, is what I'm trying to say. And I hate when I do them like too thick. Sometimes I get a little carried away. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the COVERGIRL concealer and this little concealer brush. I'm gonna clean up my brows a tad, so they don't look all messy, you know? We don't want no messy brows, girl. I do feel though that the messier they look, like, or when they're a little bit on the messy side anyways, not like super messy, but when they're just kind of messy, you know, they look a little bit more natural. Because I feel like when they're too like carved out, then that's where they start looking phony. This one always sucks. This brow always looks pretty good. This one's always sucky. Okay, so I like to take some bronzer. I'm going to use the same bronzer I used on my face, the Benefit HOOLA bronzer, and this big huge big fluffy brush from Morphe, the M510 brush. And I like to just diffuse this or blow this all over the lid. Using this big fluffy brush makes it easy to just blow it all over the lid to give like a really diffused looking shadow. And this is gonna be like the transition color. I like to do this on like days where I don't want to wear a lot of makeup, but I do want to wear some eyeshadow. I'll just only do the bronzer, and you know, it just gives my eyes like a little bit of color, a little bit of dimension, and it's like super easy. Alright, next I'm going to go in with this palette. This is the Meet Matchmaker palette from the BALM. I really like this palette, obviously. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, Matte Stupak. It's like a burnt orange, brownie burnt brown orange. And I'm going to put this into my crease. I'm using another big fluffy brush. This one is from PIXI. It's the E02 brush. It's not as fluffy as the one before this, but it's still pretty fluffy, and I'm just going to work this color into my crease and kind of all over the lid. But I just want to deepen that transition shade with this. Okay, I'm going to dip back into the palette. I'm going to take this shade, this lighter brown shade right here called Matte Snyder, and on my Profusion ES2 brush, I'm going to focus this on the outer corner of my lid. I'm doing a more classic look today, you guys. You know, just some classic smoky brown, warm smoky brown. And I'm just going to keep blending this until it looks the way I want it to. But I really only want to focus this in the outer corner and into the crease. And I like to drag my shadows out. I have super round eyes, so I like to drag them out to create a more like sexy cat eye type of look, you know? Okay, and I've been wanting to try this for so long. This is the Sparkling Liquid Eyeshadow Fard by the BALM. It's a liquid eyeshadow and it's gold. I'm gonna take some on this flat eyeshadow brush, also from the BALM, and I'm going to apply this. What is my... I feel like I look so washed out, but when I edited this the other day at this setting, it looked fine. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna apply this to my eyelid I'm gonna kind of like cut the crease with this, but I don't know if I'm gonna leave it that way. Oh my god, that is so pretty. It's so pigmented. And now I'm just blending the rest out here in the outer corner with my finger to meet the darker shadow. I'm gonna add a little bit more darker shadow though. So we kind of got like cut crease vibe going, but it's kind of like a softer cut crease, nothing too intense. I have hooded eyes, so cut creases on me are really, in my opinion, hard to do because my eyes, like, they crease so much, you know? So because of that, I don't really like cut creases, and then because my eyes are so hooded, like if I do a cut crease, sometimes it'll transfer to the upper portion of my lid. I don't know, it's kind of just a nightmare. So I don't really like to do a cut crease, but today we're gonna leave it like a soft cut crease. And then I'm gonna blend with my finger again. Ooh, this is so pretty though. Okay, I'm gonna dip back into the palette. I'm gonna hit this darker brown shade right here. And using another Profusion brush, it's a smaller one. It is the small pointed eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna take some of this darker shadow and just focus it right on the outer corner and lightly blend it into the gold so that everything blends nice and seamlessly. I'm not taking the shade beyond the crease because that looks so good. I'm going to go back in with the lighter brown shade right here and diffuse the darker one and just drag this shadow out. And then I'm going to take this big fluffy brush again, the one that I used in the beginning, and I'm just going to lightly blend this outer edge just to really diffuse this so there's no harsh edges and to get a really soft blend. And for the lower lash line, I'm going to dip into the same shadow right here, and I'm going to drag this along the lower lashes. And I'm going to drag it up right here to meet the shadow at the top just to get a really like cohesive eye look. Make everything blend together. What does cohesive mean? Is that even the right word? Hey Google, what does cohesive mean? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, and now I'm going to take some of the darker brown shade and also add this to my lower lash line, but I'm going to focus this tighter, closer to the lower lashes. And it's only going to be focused on the outer portion of my lower lash line. I'm going to curl my lashes before I apply some fake ones. And I always like to do a thin coat of mascara before I glue on any false lashes. I feel like my false lashes stick way better when I put on mascara first. I don't know, I feel like they slide around on my bare natural lashes. And for lashes, I'm gonna wear these. These are from House of Lash. I think they're pronounced the Noir Fairy Light lashes. House of Lash is my all-time favorite lash brand. They just carry so many of my favorite lashes. I'm going to cut these and pop these on, and I will be right back. Alright, lashes are on, and I'm going to give a little coat with some Bad Gal Bang mascara from Benefit. Love this mascara. I'm just going to coat the base just to blend my natural lashes with the false ones. So you can't see any lash bands over here. I like to stay away from the ends of my false lashes because I don't like when they look chunky, you know? I think it takes away from like the shape of the false lash. So I just like to focus it at the base. And then I'm going to put some on the lower lash line. And when I have like a more cat eye type of look, I like to focus the lash or the mascara only on the outer lashes and kind of pull them outwards like that, just to kind of keep the flow, you know what I mean? To keep everything looking like it's going this way. Because my eyes are very round, and if I'm not careful they can look droopy. So I like to lift the face. I'm getting old, so I need to start lifting everything. Okay, that's pretty much it for the eyes. I'm going to set my face with the All Nighter Ultra Matte Setting Spray from Urban Decay. Wow, really? All we need to do now is just some lips. I'm going to do my like OG favorite holy grail. Used to wear this every single freaking day lip combo. This is the NYX lip pencil in the shade Natural with the PIXI Mega Last Matte Last liquid lipstick in matte beige. This used to be like my ultimate favorite lip combo. See how I overline my cupid's bow? I like to make my lips look a little more perky and a little bigger, fuller. I kissed my daughter the other day, and I was like obviously really close to her face, and she was looking at my lips and she was like, "Mom, why do you draw more lip on you?" She's gonna be 9 in about 20 days, so she has that sassiness to her now. I was like, girl, because I want bigger lips. I told her because I want my lips to look like hers because she has full, pretty, youthful lips. I used to have those once upon a time. Sometimes I'll take a little concealer brush like I use for my brows and just clean up my lip liner. Okay, now I'm going to go in with that liquid lipstick. Love this one. I should probably buy a new one. It's like the same exact color as that lip pencil. And I know a lot of girls use the NYX natural lip pencil. So if you like that color and you want a liquid lipstick the same color, gotta get this one. It's the matte beige from PIXI. And that is it, you guys. I'm gonna take these clips out. That is it for this look. Serving you some classic brown smoky eye gold. Classic gold brown smoky eye vibes. I hope you guys like this look. I feel like this is one of those looks that you like can't go wrong with, you know, like if you have an event or a party or you just want to look glam, you don't know what colors to use, gold and brown, baby. Can never go wrong with that. Anyways, if you like this look, please let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and come say what's up to me in the comment section. I love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!